Hi, welcome to my studio. I'm artist Annika Connor, and we're here today to discuss my paintings and my love of art. As you can see here, I have a variety of paintings in the studio. I work on many paintings at once, and my subject matter deals with the feminine aesthetic, beauty, and how strong symbols can trigger elements of your imagination. I'm interested in drawing out a memory or pulling my viewers into their subconscious. Life as an artist in the studio, as you can see, sometimes gets a little bit messy. With my paintings, I work in both oil painting, which you're seeing here, and watercolor, which you can see. This swan is watercolor, and this landscape over there is watercolor. Because I'm interested in the imagination, there's often elements of fantasy in my paintings. Behind me here, you can see one of my large fairy paintings. This oil painting is a great example of the whimsical nature of some of my paintings. For me, art is exciting and intriguing, and the process of creating can be magical and mystical. Here you can see some of my paintings that depict women, beauty, intrigue, the imagination, the everyday. Elements of fantasy. Other worlds of decadence, glamour. Here's one of my large watercolor paintings of a woman daydreaming oceanside. As you get close, you can see all the details in her face, her head resting on a bag, concealing a sketchbook. You can see the details in the grass. Notice the sea and the rocks behind her. As you look, you as the viewer can get transported to this other world and find yourself falling into your imagination and daydreaming the same way she is. Behind me here you see one of my larger oil paintings of my two cardinals. I often paint birds and other nature-based subject matter. For me, I'm super intrigued by how the beauty of nature can transport you to another world. I find myself enchanted by the way sun can dapple through leaves, or the appearance of a wonderful bird or deer in the forest or horse in a field can intrigue you and enchant you and remind you of sort of the joy of the everyday life. Behind me here now is one of my more pattern-based paintings. This is inspired by nature, but as you can see, evolves into marks, details of pattern, color, harmonies, sort of playing one with one another to create a rhythm and a pattern. I'm very interested in pattern in a lot of my paintings. I do a bit of licensing with my work and have licensed some of my imagery to Trader Joe's for birthday cards, to homeware companies. I have a line of scarves as well. I'm very interested in how You know, a painting can exist in the studio or on the gallery walls or in a collector's home, but also be transformed into an object that's wearable or decorative, and how this can kind of continue the dialogue and reach a different audience. For example, this large watercolor of the tree here was one of my paintings used as a scarf. And if we go over here, you can see two more of my watercolor birds. The doves are a diptych. Well, that's all that we have time for today. Thank you for taking the time to visit my studio. As you can see, it's time for me to get back to work and to start painting again on this in progress piece. Thank you for your interest. To see more of my work, please visit AnnikaConnor.com, and I hope to have you over for a visit again soon.